Hey everyone, how we doing? Oh, hold on a minute. This week, I have been mostly collecting pugs. Go on, you little monkey, what are you doing? Say hello then, and goodbye. Go on. Right, so, go on. Don't work with children or animals. She's here now. I'll have her on my lap a minute. Go on. Right. So, yeah, I've not done a pickups video for a little while. Basically, I've just done concentrated on doing other videos. I have been picking up other stuff. So, yeah, pretty much, I just not got round to it, I don't think. So hopefully, I'm going to whiz through this. I'm not going to take too long, hopefully. I think I picked up some good bits. Not all Master System. It's probably just been over the last, I would say, 6 or 7 weeks since I've properly done one of these. So it's just going to be winter 2022. Right. Well, I'll whiz through it and hopefully, yeah, won't take too long. So to start off with, I did do a couple of unboxings with my third from last and second from last Master System games in Wanted, and before that Spy vs Spy. Do go back and check the videos out. They're just little ones. But yeah, it's just nice to be able to have, you know, just one to go now for Christmas. So hopefully, excuse me, I just ate a pork pie and I wolfed it down far too quick. Right, I also picked up a copy of F-16 Fighting Falcon. This is the US copy. It's actually my mate Andy who spotted this on eBay, and he said, oh, you know, I think it was about like, might have been like 27 quid, something like that. So he sort of said, you know, that's a pretty decent price for a Sega card. And yeah, like I say, you can tell it's the US version because the name is different. I think it was just called F-16, what was it called? F-16 Falcon, I think. Something like that. So I'll need to check. But yeah, it's also got the US portrait manual, and it's actually got the same plastic wallet that it would have come with from new. So quite pleased with that. And it's just fallen out. Right, okay, so I was in one of those, what do you call them, like cash converters? A bit like a pawn shop, I suppose, isn't it? And they had games in there for quite cheap for the Mega Drive, which I don't have many Mega Drive games. So, yeah, I managed to pick up a copy of EA Sports Double Header. It was only £2. So I thought, do you know what? Even if I don't play it very often for £2, I definitely wasn't going to leave it there. It's quite nice condition. And I remember going around my mate Stuart's house when I was a kid and playing the hockey game. Or I used to watch him play anyway. And he was quite good. So looking forward to giving that one a go at some point. And it's complete in box. It's got the manual and the cartridge, of course. So yeah, for £2, you can't go wrong. I also picked up Jimmy White's Whirlwind Snooker, which I don't really play snooker anymore. I used to play quite a bit when I was a teenager. I used to watch a lot of Ronnie O'Sullivan when I was younger. And if he's on the telly, I'll do my best to watch again now. But yeah, so again, just £2, and it's, I think this one's complete in box as well, yeah. So that's got the manual as well as the cartridge. £2, can't go wrong. And then I also picked up, this was a little bit more, so I picked up a copy of Green Dog, which I remember the advert on the telly as a kid, and I was really excited to play the game, and I never got it, unfortunately, because I never had a Mega Drive until about 2 years ago. So to pick up a Mega Drive game, or any game that I wanted as a kid, to have it in the, you know, to have it in the collection now is just brilliant. So, and I think this one's complete in box as well. Just take the receipt out. Yeah, so it's got the manual, it's got the game as well, I just remember the advert as a kid, and I thought, oh, I can't leave that there for £6. So I think I paid 10 quid for all three, which I was quite pleased with. So yeah, I really like the box art as well. It's just really funky. So I did also, my buddy Mark sent me a copy of Dino Basher, which I know Clint did a video on. If you've not checked Clint's video out, then please do. I'll show you a little bit closer the box art that he's done, and he really does have a bit of a knack, a skill, I think, for doing this. And it's even got, like, you know, one of the original stickers for Codemaster games, and he's done a manual for it as well, and it's on a Codemasters cartridge, so really nice. Just nice to have it in the collection. It's kind of it's just unreleased basically, so I do need to play it. I do need to give it a go, but yeah, it's nice to have an unreleased one in the collection. Probably just pop it with my other homebrews. And I think I mentioned this in a previous video, but he sent me a copy of Tekken as well. So thanks, Mark. I really appreciate that. Quite a lot of nostalgia for the first game. I didn't really play much of the others. I played a bit of Tekken Tag on the PS2. But yeah, thanks ever so much, pal. I think he actually sent that when he sent me the Two Minds homebrews. So yeah, thanks ever so much for that, mate. Okay, so I also picked up a copy of Asher in Monster World. You can see that it is on the Wonder Boy franchise. I've not even opened it yet, but I probably will do at some point, just to have a go on it. This one actually comes with the original as well, so you've got the remake on the main game, and then I think, probably with like a download code, I'm guessing, you can just also purchase the ROM for, it's free, to play the Mega Drive version as well. So, so yeah, looking forward to, just for the Wonder Boy collection, just nice to have. I also had a little trip up to Morecambe, and Andy sorted me out with a copy of Outrun on the Mega Drive, because I'd never had it. I'd just sort of seen it played by Marceau, SMS Marceau, on Twitch. And this one's quite cool because it's actually an ex-rental Blockbuster one, which I'm thrilled about. It's really cool to have a Blockbuster sticker on there. I really like that. And what's interesting is it doesn't come with a manual, but I'll show you. It's got like a rental instruction leaflet that you can see just there. So it gives you, you know, what the buttons are and that on this piece of paper. So I thought that was quite cool. I've had a bit of a go on it. I'm not brilliant. I've not finished it yet. It's so different to the Master System version that I'm used to. So it is going to take a bit of practice. But yeah, it's brilliant to have another Outrun game in the collection. And I really love the box art. So yeah, nice. Right. I'll just mention these quickly because I was on a website. I'll need to remember what the website was. But they basically send you an email. They've not sent one for a little while, but when they do, you get the email of what's new in stock. Usually like 5:45 on a Friday, and you've got to just buy stuff straight away. You've got to have your emails open, ready, in the hope that it drops in your inbox, you know, because people just, it's like vultures. And they just have everything. So I finally managed to pick up a copy of Road Rash, the other variant. I had the Kicks variant previously because I wanted the Kicks mini set. But to pick this one up, I think it was about £17 all in all with the postage, so not bad at all. And I think it's got the manual as well. Yes, it has. So, got the manual there. 17 quid. I think is pretty good for Road Rash. I've seen it on eBay for, you know, double that. So yeah, pretty decent, pretty happy with that. I also got a copy of Lord of the Sword, and I picked this up. This was, I think, a tenner, but it's got a manual. So not perfect condition, but it'll do me. It's absolutely fine. I didn't have one with a manual previously, so now I've got like a double for Lord of the Sword, if anyone needs it. From the same what's the word, transaction, the same, you know, the same website, the same company, they also had some PS1 games, and I'm trying to build out my PS1 collection a little bit. Basically, I want all the games that I've had in the past that I used to have. So I managed to finally pick up another copy of Metal Gear Solid. This was only £4. So to pick it up for £4, just amazing. Just, you know, probably like one of the best purchases of this year, I would think, to pick up a copy of Metal Gear Solid for £4. And it's got both discs in. There's one, I don't know if you can see, and there's two. So yeah, it doesn't have like a, what did it come with? Was it Silent Hill, I think, wasn't it? The demo. So it doesn't have that. I don't know if this edition came with it or not. I can't remember. When I bought Metal Gear Solid, I had a big silver box that came with a t-shirt, dog tags, CD, had loads of stuff in it. But they really are a fortune these days. So yeah, to pick up Metal Gear Solid for £4, dead chuffed. Also picked up a copy of Resident Evil 3. So this was just £15. I wanted the first 3 again. I didn't play, I as much as I loved Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3, I didn't play any Resident Evil really again until I bought Resident Evil 7. So, and I've still not completed that. It was, it's bloody too scary for me. So I ended up not playing it anymore. But yeah, so I picked this one up. I think it was £15 from the same website. And it's got all the manual and stuff in there. I don't know what that is. Probably like a, what is that? Probably like a little games it is a games catalogue from, yeah, like Fighting Force 2 and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's nice to have a few little bits in there. So yeah, I thought that was a bit of a bargain as well, to be honest. And then they also had Hogs of War. I'm trying to think what I paid for this. I think it was about, I can't remember. It wasn't a lot. I can't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't much. And I have chucked this on. It was like, as soon as I had it, I like throw it on straight away. Rick Mayall's voice acting in it is just brilliant. And I used to play this quite a lot with my mates after we'd come back from the pub and that. Just used to have us in stitches. So yeah, I've been after this one for absolutely ages. I think it's got the manual as well. Let's have a quick look. Yes, it has. So you got the manual, quite a nice disc as well. Yeah, Hogs of War. If you've not played Hogs of War, I mean, you know, where have you been? It's brilliant. It's just a fun little game. It's very similar to Worms, but like a 3D game. If you haven't played it, I definitely recommend that you give it a go. But yeah, it's jumping up in price. So I honestly, I did not pay much. I'm thinking I paid £12, something like that. I can't remember. So yeah, bargain. I picked up a copy of Soul Reaver. I got this on eBay. I think I paid £6.50 on eBay that the auction went for. It's not in like mint condition or anything, but I'm not, as long as the case isn't falling to bits, I'm not fussed. And it's got the manual. It's got another one of them things in it, and the disc. Oh, and the sleeve's falling out. But yeah, it's just the platinum version. It's fine for me, for what I want. So yeah, quite pleased with Soul Reaver as well. Played that a ton back in the day. And then one that I've been after for absolutely ages, when I nipped up to Morecambe to go and see Andy to pick up that copy of Outrun, I also got Resident Evil Director's Cut. It was such a good egg, he put it to one side for me. I think I paid £24 for this, but it's in really nice condition. And I did have a copy of the Director's Cut many years ago, like you did back then. I ended up, just giving it away. I think I give it to my sister-in-law, in fact, with a stack of games and my original PS1, and after a few more, you should probably gave it away, I guess, charity or something. So yeah, thrilled to have this back in the collection. The Director's Cut is the copy that I had, so I'm really pleased to have this one again. It's got the Resident Evil 2 demo in it as well, and the manual. So yeah, Andy, you're a legend. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you helping me out with that one. Right, just to finish up on, I picked up some games from a charity shop. So I got Terminator 3, which I just really like the front cover. I've a lot of fond memories and nostalgia for the films, the first two films anyway. The third film was okay. I'm not one of these people that, the third film ruined the franchise. I'm not bothered. It was okay. It doesn't have the same nostalgia for me as the first two, but I just really like the box art of this one. It was only 30p, so a lot of the charity shops these days are charging a fortune, aren't they? They've sort of cottoned on to retro gaming and whatnot and the prices. It's got the manual as well, by the way. So yeah, I go to this shop. They mainly sell books, but they do video games as well. So quite pleased to have that complete in box, 30p. I got another one for 30p, SX Superbikes Superstar. Yeah, Superstar. So yeah, it's complete in box as well. So, with manual and that, 30p. You can't go wrong, can you? Especially with the original Xbox titles, they're quite nice, aren't they? And then lastly, I picked up a PS2 game. It's a compilation, Intellivision Lives. So, yeah, looking forward to giving that a go. I'm sure there's some decent Intellivision stuff on there. I don't know that we're going to be getting the Amico anytime soon. So this is a decent compromise, I suppose. And again, I think this was just £1. So, really cheap. I think it might have been for a different charity shop, actually. But, yeah, pretty sweet. And that's it, guys. That's my kind of winter pickups. I will be doing more videos over the festive period. So stay tuned. And get involved in our Master System community challenges as well, if you like the Master System stuff. And thank you ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate if you could leave a little thumbs up and maybe drop a comment or two down below. That's I really enjoy everybody's comments in the videos. So yeah, feel free to say what you like. Keep it clean. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much.